All right, what's up, guys? I am not sure we have how much time we have left because this camera app doesn't tell me, and I haven't deleted any videos for a while. So we'll see if I run out. I haven't deleted videos because I'm not sure which ones I still need to upload, and I don't want to delete things I still need to upload. Today, we're going to be doing the last of the Christmas holiday coffees that we have right now. I'm not saying they'll be the last of the last because I need to go grocery shopping this week. Um, I might go today because it's finally starting to melt, which means I probably don't need to shovel snow. I can see my grass right now, which means I also need to give Charlie his front line. Normally, I apply it at the first of the month, but I haven't done that because it's been snowing, so he hasn't been able to go outside. Well, he did go outside in the snow once, and I didn't realize he went out. He went out when I was shoveling snow to get the car out for something, and then I came back later and I hear him whining. I'm like, I thought he got like trapped in a closet or something, because like this thing, he likes to go in this, but he can push his way out of this. But it's like anytime I open a door, he will go inside of that, and he must have heard me say his name because he just came around the corner. But like these cabinets right here, he'll go and he'll sit on that. Like, watch, it's gonna happen. Oh, oh, you going in? He's gonna not do it this time because I said he was gonna do it. You going in, Cat? No, I told you. But he can push his way out of these doors. Like they do kind of lock in place, but he can push his way out of these doors. I thought somehow he got himself into like a weird spot or something. I was walking around the house. He was outside. He was like meowing from the outside. I was like, when did you go outside, Cat? But yeah, last year he went out in the middle of December and came back in with a tick on him. And I kind of had stopped applying it over the winter because I didn't think he necessarily needed the front line during the winter. I thought it would kill the ticks, or at least they'd be like throw it into the ground and wouldn't come back up. But apparently, the moment, oh shit, this bag ripped. I was right. These bags are kind of thin. It kind of ripped. Okay, but it's fine. It ripped in the corner there. See? And it's above the seal thing. So we should be fine. I don't know how I feel about this. It smells like one of those Andes mints, It makes me cringe a little bit when I smell it. If you like Andes mints, you're probably gonna like this coffee. Okay. One, two, three, four, and five. All right, let's get this rocking. We'll read the coffee. I do want to take a moment to apologize if I haven't been responding to people on social media. I've been grinding very hard lately. And normally, about like once a month at least, I try and take time and go through and read comments. I'd like to do it every 2 weeks, but that's a big ask. But it's been like 2 months this time, I think, since I've gone through reading comments and responding and stuff. So I got to get on that. But I am grinding really hard right now. Let's read this real quick and then we'll go on talking about things. Peppermint mocha. Rich and refreshing. Celebrate the season with peppermint mocha coffee, a rich aromatic blend that brings together the bold flavor of dark chocolate and the refreshing brightness of cool peppermint. This smooth, full-bodied roast delivers a festive balance of sweetness and depth, perfect for cozy mornings or a cheerful afternoon pick-me-up. It is as light as can possibly be, you know, the little holly leaf or whatever that is all the way over there. Mistletoe, I don't know, one of those two things. I think mistletoe's white and holly's red, but I'm not entirely sure. Uh, Anyways, why did I pick this coffee that I probably am not gonna like today? Um, because I hate Christmas. Not actually. It's like hate in quotes. But I want to talk about why once I get the coffee. Charlie's begging for attention because I'm not allowed to talk to you guys. Yes, I know the hair's a mess. First thing I'm doing once I finish this coffee is go take a shower and then, um, yes, yeah, please don't interrupt me. My train of thought. I struggle enough already, Kat. Brush my hair and stuff afterwards. I've just been grinding really hard on shit. And to be honest, brushing my hair takes absolutely zero priority when I'm not even going outside. And I don't think I've been outside in like 2 weeks. So I've brushed my hair once or twice in like the past 2 weeks. It's to the point where I actually have. Stop! You can wait. It's to the point where this is like a natural forming dread. So I need to brush that. But yeah, so I don't want to start. I guess I can start. So I have never really been a huge fan of Christmas because there's like three reasons. One, my family makes a huge deal out of it, right? So it ends up being a really stressful time for me. It's not as bad as it used to be. Oh, I just had like a muscle or something shift in my hip. That's weird. Primarily because like they have very little control over what I actually do for Christmas now, right? As an adult. When I was younger, it was super, super stressful because my parents would like run around and do a whole bunch of crazy things and everything's got to be perfect, but nothing ever is, obviously. And then, so we lived in Pittsburgh back then, and the day before Christmas, we would drive from Pittsburgh up to Oil City to see one part of my family, and then drive back to Pittsburgh that night. And then the day of Christmas, we would drive up to Erie to see the other part of my family. So Christmas for me meant like 10 hours in the car over the course of 2 days. And I just wasn't really feeling that, you know? Plus, on top of all the other things of that I don't particularly like about Christmas, the second one, and probably the most important these days for me, is I just feel like in America, we don't appreciate the true meaning of Christmas at all. It is the most commercialized of all the holidays by far. And I find that incredibly ironic because it's supposed to be celebrating the life, the birth of Jesus Christ, who pretty much went around telling people that it is more difficult for a rich man to enter heaven than it is for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle, right? People asked him, how am I supposed to get into heaven? Give away everything you own and come follow me. You know, so it was one of those things where I find the insane commercialization of Christmas to be absolutely ridiculously ironic. Now, I haven't looked at it yet, but I don't even know why I was on Facebook last night or 2 nights ago. I'm not sure now, to be honest, because I don't go on that platform anymore. But I feel like I had to send someone a message or something, or maybe it was one of the groups I needed to comment on, or I may have just shared. I think I shared something to my profile that I thought was funny, and maybe that's why I was there. Because that's mostly where my family is on Facebook, right? That's how, like, I still need to respond to the Christmas dinner event that I'm going, but it smells good. I didn't think to taste test it without cream again, just like I messed up the other one. The other one that I forgot to taste test without cream, which I think was the blue one. What's the blue one? Or no, maybe it was the green one. I think it was the green one. I taste tested this off camera without cream, and it's still very, very good. I don't know if I want to drink this without cream at all. Okay, that's pretty good actually. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I can barely taste either the peppermint or the mocha. It's weird. No, it's more mocha. That's what I taste. I taste mocha and barely taste the peppermint at all. It's like just a hint of peppermint at the beginning, and then it's mostly mocha, and then there's a tiny bit of a hint of peppermint at the end again. Let's throw some sugar in it. This seems like one of those coffees that's better with sugar. All right. Um, but yeah, there was this post on Facebook that I ended up sharing. I commented on my friend that shared it, and then I shared it to my own profile. It was like it was a picture from Japan, apparently. I haven't confirmed any of this. And I think of all the social media websites, Facebook is probably the worst for misinformation. Um, Besides, like, websites that are actually promoting social misinformation, like Truth Social, ironically. But, so there's this picture. It's kind of funny. And it's Santa on the cross. I was laughing. And the comment is something like, I don't think Japan understands Christmas or something. And my comment to the response was, well, they seem to understand it better than Americans do. See, now I can taste the peppermint a little more. I don't know. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but I don't really like it. I'm probably not going to make another cup of this. I'm going to save it for my mom, my sister and brother if they want to drink it. Because everyone's coming up to Erie, because that's where I live now. Cat, that's my seat. What are you doing there? Oh, really? Just begging for attention, huh? All right. So he's sitting on the back of the chair. Okay, he got off now. All right, what am I going to say? So I gotta keep cleaning up the house. That's one of the main reasons that I haven't exactly been streaming a lot and doing content. It's like I'm splitting my time between three things really right now. Oh, my neck. One is just cleaning up the house a little bit before family comes in town for Christmas. Two is still working on the renovations, right? I want to get more done before people show up. Part of that is the studio. I'm working on soundproofing, well, not soundproofing, but sound treating the studio, because it's mostly empty room with lots of bare concrete and hard walls. So it's very echoey. It's better now that I have the area rug underneath the microphone, but it still kind of sounds like an empty warehouse. So I've been doing research as to ways I can treat that with blankets. Best thing is to get like the big foam pads, but I don't have the money for that. But I do have a lot of blankets. So I need to go through my blankets, and there's specific blankets that are better for specific frequencies and things like that. So I got to go through and look at all the blankets I have and be like, yeah, this is the best one to absorb the highs, and this is the one to absorb the mids. Lows, apparently, you can't really absorb those too much with blankets, and that's what you need like the thick foam pads for. But I don't really have a problem with lows right now. It's the highs and mids that are causing that echoey warehouse sound. So that's like the second thing I'm doing is the renovations. Third thing I'm doing is just all kinds of back end work to increase the quality of the content in different ways. The thing I'm doing, well, this is just not even specifically to increase the quality of the content, but just to level up me creating content. There are ERP softwares. No, it's not erotic role play. I don't know what it stands for, actually, but there's softwares that allow businesses to track individual hours or collaborate on projects and things like that. Like, I think one of the biggest ones right now is called Odoo, Odoo. And there are other ones that I looked into, but I forget their name. I was mostly looking at time tracking software. So there's Jibble, Toggle. What else did I look at? I researched several different softwares, and I decided on this one called ERP Next that I'm going to use, and setting that up today to track my hours and things like that. I want to eventually create an entire multimedia empire, right? And I used to be an LLC, right? Back at the height of my streaming career, 2019, 2020, I actually had an official LLC. I was an incorporated business as a content creator. And I would like to bring that back in 2026, 2027, depending on when it's financially viable to do that. Because I was incorporated in Delaware, and I'm not sure exactly, but I think it's like around $500 a year or so to pay for all those fees. And back then it made sense, but I'm not making $500 a year off my content creation right now. So that would just be a money sink, you know? Um, However, in 26 or 27, I would like to expand and start hiring people and become a true multimedia business and reincorporate. And it's going to be nice to have that software set up. Also, just by effectively tracking my hours that I'm actually working, one, it makes it easier for doing certain kinds of paperwork and things like that. Two, I just got the storage low warning. I happened to glance at it. It's gone now. That's how long it lasts, by the way. It's like 3 to 5 seconds. So, at some point, the video is just gonna stop. We don't know why. Oh, it's back. It's RNG. When the video stops, it's over. I'm not starting it again. You guys heard the 3 reasons I don't like Christmas, right? My family used to make it insanely stressful. 2, what was the second reason? The super commercialization, maybe? What's the third one? Did I not give you all 3 reasons? Maybe I did. You can go back in the video. Regardless, I just feel like most people miss the plot and the point of Christmas, and it becomes all about money when I feel like money was the thing that Jesus cared about the least. You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. So, yeah, that's the point of this video. If I run out of space, I'm not going to worry about starting it again. I don't want to delete any other videos. I'm just going to upload wherever it cuts me off. So real quick, I just want to say happy holidays, right? Because there's other holidays going on at this period. I don't know exactly what they are or where they are, but anyone who's celebrating, if you're experiencing one of those non-Christmas holidays, happy holidays to you, because I don't know what day that's supposed to be. And then we'll do like the actual Merry Christmas on Christmas or whenever I upload close to Christmas. But yeah, we got lots of work going on right now. I am just busting my ass constantly. I will do my best to catch up on comments and things like that over the next couple days, right? I do pay attention to comments. I'm always doing my best to upgrade the content. You know, it's just, I'm very much a tunnel vision person. So it's not in front of me. Also, it takes me forever to do social media things just because I go down random rabbit holes the way I tunnel vision. So I don't understand how people manage to like keep in touch with everyone all the time. Because for me, it's like if I do that, it ends up being the entire day type of thing. I don't understand how people can accomplish anything while doing all their social media stuff, right? I upload this stuff to social media, but I don't really spend time on social media. The one site I spend the most time on is Twitter, and it's like maybe an hour or so in the morning when I'm drinking coffee and waking up, and then like maybe a little bit more time when I go to sleep sometimes, or if I see a notification. But to be honest, I don't even really like spending time on Twitter. It's just sometimes you have interesting conversations there. There's some cool musicians I have conversations with. It's funny that like other content creators don't like having conversations on Twitter. They just use it to shill their content, and it's like really boring and terrible, but yet somehow they have thousands of followers because a bunch of people simp for them. It's funny and ironic that they don't actually know how to use Twitter, but have huge Twitter profiles. Twitter has gone downhill so much recently. It was in a bad shape before Musk bought it, to be fair, where I was about ready to quit Twitter entirely. Then he bought it and made it better. But now, for like the past little bit, he's been making it worse. The big thing he did that made it really bad was monetizing Twitter. Ever since then, there's been just like, I can't see people with a blue check and interact with them normally. Because I'm like, you're just, like, I used to comment and give people support when they were talking about like, oh, this person has cancer and that person has cancer, blah blah blah. I'd give them like the little prayer emoji or whatever, And now I don't even respond to those posts at all if they have the blue check mark, because I'm like, what are the chances that this is just a fake bot profile that is farming for engagement? And if you know anything about dead internet theory, it's greater than 50%.